What's a song by any other artist that you just think's like a perfect song or that you wish you'd written?
Yeah.
All My Friends, LCD Soundsystem.
That is the greatest song ever written. I think there is a primal feeling to that song that is like a very emotional thing that's like it has this like nostalgia and joy but tinged with sadness kind of thing that hits. But then there is also the genius of like it's 7 minutes long and it's 2 chords and it never changes.
Andy Guitar at 2000 Trees Festival. I'm here with Jen and the Degenerates. How are you guys? You well?
We're good. How are you?
I'm good. Managing in the heat. Are you guys managing okay? I saw you on the main stage earlier.
Yeah.
It was exciting. How was it for you guys?
We had a great time.
Good. How was the set for you guys?
Yeah, it was really good. I mean, again, I said before, it's a lot of responsibility opening the main stage, but I think we really smashed it, to be honest. You just take that responsibility and you just run with it, really, don't you?
Indeed.
Yeah, I have nothing else to add. We were amazing, and we were the perfect opener to Saturday at 2000 Trees.
People have said that, I think. A few people have come up to me and said, do you know what? You were the perfect thing.
That was your mum, wasn't it?
First thing in the morning. No, well, her and everybody else. I'll pass this back.
And you guys had a single out earlier this year. How do you guys come up with your songs?
That one is basically just a mental breakdown recorded in song form.
Yeah?
Was not feeling great.
Yeah?
My friend Zuzu came over. We wrote that song, and then these guys helped.
Well, let me ask you therefore, how does music and songwriting, does that help with that? What makes it a good vehicle to get all that out?
Yeah, well, I think it's good because you can kind of like exercise it.
Is it process?
Yeah, you process it, you put it into like a consolidated form that you can put down and pick up, and you can be like, oh yeah, I remember when I felt like that, but also I don't feel like that right now.
That makes the listener feel good as well after, so many of my favorite songs, when you read the lyrics on its own, it's like, I didn't get that on first listen, I got the happy bit. What about musically? Are you guys stockpiling riffs? Are you stockpiling lyrical ideas?
Always stockpiling riffs.
Have you got
and enriching them.
Wow.
Topical.
Is it?
Ish. Yeah, I don't know. We're always kind of like writing more stuff. We've been doing that kind of most of this year, really. So we've got a big old backlog of things, riffs and hooks and lyrical ideas and stuff like that. Anything to add?
No, not really. I don't know if you're enriching the riffs. You definitely stockpile them.
We're back on that, are we?
I just wanted to get that on record.
Sounds like it's a kindergarten group of riffs. Come on, we need enrichment activities, guys. But let me talk about that a little bit. How do you get from, riff or a few verses, scraps of lines on bits of paper to a song?
It definitely always finishes as a team.
Yeah.
But like often people will think up a element and then bring it to everyone else. I obviously I'm doing the top lines, so for me often I'll like an idea will be like percolating in the back of my brain for a long time, and then I'm very like I start with words and then the melody comes out like
right, so
to
words
the words
first.
Yeah, but I don't write them down. They'll just be like rattling around in my head, and then somewhere they pick up a melody and then I start to like flesh it out and then
Are you
get these guys
repeating them
involved
a lot to find what works?
Yeah, I'll like do like a little like it'll pop into my head. I'll like voice note it. I'll maybe leave it for a couple of weeks and then come and pick it back up again.
Back objection.
You almost collect pieces over time sometimes and then like fit them together as well. So yeah, often things will start from that, or things will start from a sonic idea that becomes something thematic.
What's one of your songs you're most proudest of, perhaps from the creative process as well as the outcome?
Give me the mic. It's my time. I forget now because, like, the process of doing an album and stuff, it can be like a year since you wrote the song to when it
The lead
comes
time's
out.
insane now,
Yeah.
especially when you're printing vinyl.
Yeah, and it's got to be ready for like Spotify and everything. But Girls off the debut album, I forget how much we changed that song. We really sat with it for ages, and it was completely different. And then
We struggle to find it almost.
we put it down for a while because we were like, we just can't. What are we gonna do with that, And then I think you came in and wanted to do a really staccato thing to start it, and then it became this kind of groovier thing. So yeah, like I'm proud of that because we really like. Sometimes it comes really naturally, like Wahoo. Once we started in the room, it was like, this is what this is.
That was particularly quick.
Yeah, whereas Girls, it was like we were chipping away at it and we finally got to what it should. And like, it's one of my favorites to play now, but I forget how much work it took, to get there.
Amazing. And let me ask you this. Feel free to take a moment because I didn't prep you on this one. But what's a song by any other artist from the last 70 years, any decade, that you just think's like a perfect song or that you wish you'd written? What comes to mind when I ask that to the three of you?
Oh yeah.
All my friends, LCD Soundsystem.
Oh, they played Primavera Festival recently.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I mean, that is the greatest song ever written.
Right.
So
Why?
I would be inclined to agree with that, but just
Is it all on vibe? How it makes you feel when you listen to it, or is it like?
I think it's a bit of both. It is like the kind of, I think there is a primal feeling to that song that is like
Yeah.
a very emotional thing that's like, it has this like nostalgia and joy, but tinged with sadness kind of thing that it hits. But then there is also the genius of like, it's 7 minutes long and it's 2 chords and it never changes. And it's like, how do you do that? And
Why
make it
is that
engaging?
a journey? Why is that
Yeah.
emotional?
How do they make that engaging? So
It's
I would be
so
inclined
good.
to agree with that. I would also add, there's a song called Shark Fin Blues by the Drones that I think is one of the greatest pieces of traditional songwriting in like rock music, like living memory. I think is brilliant.
Outstanding. I love it. Right, we're going to do a quick fire round. This or that.
Okay.
Starting off with Oasis or Blur.
Oasis.
Was that a Blur
No,
Oasis?
it's Oasis.
Lovely.
I'm Oasis.
It's Blur.
Sabbath or Metallica?
Sabbath.
Final vote. Deciding vote.
The Sabbath.
Nirvana or Pearl Jam?
Nirvana.
Nirvana.
The Beatles or the Stones?
Stones.
The Beatles.
I go back and forth on it.
Mick or Keith? Is the Stone?
Keith. I'm a Keith guy. Keith.
Lennon or McCartney?
McCartney.
McCartney. Yeah.
Lennon was a
A bad man.
He did things.
Good songwriter. Good songwriter, bad man.
Music or lyrics?
Lyrics.
Major key or minor key?
Major key.
Major key because it can be sad as well.
That's
It's
true.
more
Sad lyrics to
versatile.
a happy melody really well. That's the Smiths thing often. Tuning down or staying in standard?
Standard.
Yeah.
You're a
You're a
drummer.
metal guy.
Yeah,
so-
but like, what do I like?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna say standard as well.
pressure.
Valve amp or amp modeler?
What's that?
Valve amp or
Oh, Valve amp. All day. All day.
What are you using?
Well, Marshalls.
Marshall
Of course.
JCM 800s, are you?
I used a 900 today.
How
on
come? Our
stage.
choice? What's
It
good
was,
about
you know what?
what's
It was what they gave us today, and it sounded fucking great. My favorite, my personal favorite is a Plexi, but the
Sure.
900 sounded fucking awesome.
It's honestly the whole conversation right there, but it's quick fire round. Gibson or Fender?
Fender.
Yeah, Fender.
High gain or clean tone?
I think clean tone. I like an
Depends what,
edgy break.
depends what it's on. It depends
What
what
about
it's on.
this? Distortion or fuzz?
Fuzz
Yeah, fuzz.
every day.
Big chorus or big riff?
Big chorus.
I think a big chorus. It's tough, but
I'm a riff guy.
I do love a riff.
Analog or digital recording in the studio?
Do you know what? We've always done digital because that's what's standard, but I prefer the sound.
Digital for writing,
Yeah.
record on analog.
Album or single?
Album.
Single.
Humbuckers or single coils?
Single coils. Single coil.
Vintage gear or modern gear?
Vintage.
Headline slot or secret set?
Secret set.
Headline.
Final question. Music theory or feel?
Feel.
Why?
Because I don't know any music theory.
I do know some music theory, but
What
it's
does that
still
mean to
feel.
you? What does music theory? When I say that, what came to mind? Because a lot of people think it's sheet music and Beethoven.
I cannot read sheet music,
Yeah?
but I have a working knowledge of like theory. It's to me, it's knowing the relationships between like knowing. Okay, that's this chord, and then that's the next chord, and if it's that
Diatonic
chord going
chords,
to that
basically.
chord.
Nashville number
Like
system.
I know theory is how it applies to feel. So if I go from this one to this one, it will feel like that, and that's like kind of where I'm at with it, where it's practical application, you know.
Happy days.
Yeah.
Jen and the Degenerates, thank you so much for. It is so hot here today.
It's
I'm now
unbelievably
gonna lie
hot.
down in a darkened room.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
thank you so much for making time to talk with us today.
Thank you.
Check them out. We'll leave some links down below.
Thanks so much.